Well, yesterday, correspondent Ayo, yes, he was just trying to, okay, just filing some reports while we were on the air about what was going on. And then some incident occurred, but yes, he will go ahead and speak to us now. You may not have seen him here, but he joins us now just to let us know how he is doing. Hello, Ayo. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm so much better. Good morning and thank you. It wasn't particularly a new experience when it comes to the terrain, as some people would say, but it's never something anyone would want to happen to anyone at all. Well, what happened yesterday was that while I was giving that report, telling people what was at the moment happening at Television Continental, some young folks came around and I was just wondering what they were here for. I thought maybe they just wanted to be part of the whole thing. But then before I knew what was happening, I saw that they were being violent. They wanted to collect my phone. I'm wondering, and I don't know if you saw me. I swung the camera to their face to see that I was live on TV, but they just wouldn't hear it. They wanted to stab me. They wanted to collect the phone. I just had to leave that place as quickly as I could. I was in the middle of all of that. I mean, fleeing from them because it was just one or two of them that came at first. And then an increasing number began to show up. Before I knew what was happening, there were like 10 coming to 15. So I had to, move away from them. I was rescued. Was in the middle of moving away from them that, one of them, slid me and made me fall to the ground. I sprained a wrist. I got a laceration in the head, but I'm perfectly okay. It was actually another set of people who saw me pass by. I was like, wait a minute, I just saw this guy pass by here. And that was just it. So we just have to give God thanks that, it wasn't that bad. But one thing, Chamberlain, that I also saw yesterday was that there are three categories of people in this whole melee. One are the legitimate protesters, the youth who are, fairly educated, who are business owners, celebrities who have been directly affected by what's going on. The second are the reasonable ones who are also affected, maybe more indirectly than directly, loss of jobs, and so many other societal stuff. The third category are the miscreants, the hoodlums who just want to take undue advantage of what has happened and what is happening. Just this morning I was seeing a live broadcast of someone on Twitter who was showing us what's happened at Circle Mall at Jakonde. It's been completely razed, completely vandalized, and everything inside of it stolen, including a car that was supposed to be a gift for some competition. So the earlier we are able to have these or resolved, the better for us. Because what it has cost, not just government, now what it has cost individuals, Chamberlain, you and I know, we can't even begin to put figures to it.
Well, there was a lot of confusion out there in terms of who's where, who's doing what, and people trying to give others a bad name. Were you able to identify who were those people who carried out that attack?
Well, for the attack on me or the attack on BBC Continental?
On you.
The attack on me, they were just miscreants, little boys. I don't think those guys, I don't even think they are up to my children in age. They're just small boys, wielding sticks, sticks and wood and even a knife. One of them, brought out a big boulder of wood, to attack me. That is it was at that point that some other people who had seen me pass by was like, no, we know this guy. And they were the ones who rescued me from them, got water to wash the wound that was already bleeding and all of that. So, yeah, but they are not the reasonable protesters at all. They're just miscreants who wanted to collect my phone.
All right, then. Well, good to know that you're fine, because lots of people were really calling to find out, what did they just see? Did they just see what they saw? But good to know. Just get some rest, and we'll get back to you. Get back to wherever you can. But most importantly, you need to be well to be able to work.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will also advise that you also and all of my colleagues just please stay as safe as possible. Maybe, stay back at the office for until as late as possible, but please.
Yeah.
We have
Thank you very much indeed, Ayo. So stay well.